Hello, in this video I'm gonna show you how to fix the battery drain issues on your KOBO Elipsa 2E. If you feel like your battery is draining too fast, there are a few simple steps that, when followed, will improve your battery life. And let's begin with the first one that you'll find in the settings. So you'll need to go to More tab, of course, and then find Settings. Then you'll simply see Energy Saving and Privacy. Click on that. And now you'll see Energy Saving at the very top. And there are two settings: automatically go to sleep after and automatically power off after. These times on the right are, of course, times of inactivity, after which the device will go to sleep or power itself off, and can be set to any value. The lower the amount of minutes you set, the better battery saving there will be. So if I set the go to sleep after to 10 minutes, that will indeed improve my battery, because if I just don't use the device for 10 minutes, it'll go to sleep and use less battery, because when the device is in sleep mode, it uses less battery. Now you'll also see automatically power off after, and I like to set it to like 45 minutes. If I don't use it for 45 minutes, then it'll just power itself off, and to turn it on, I'll just need to press on the button and wait a bit longer than I'd need to if I just put it to sleep. Now let's go back in the settings, because you'll also see syncing and updates. And if you go in here, then there is automatic sync. And when it's enabled, of course, it uses battery for syncing. And you can set a sync time to night, morning, afternoon, or evening. So you can either disable the automatic sync, or set it to a time that you'll be okay with it draining a little bit of the battery to sync it, and it'll do it daily on that certain time of the day. So if you're not okay with doing it at night, if you want to just have the battery at the same level that you had it before the night, then you may want to set it to like afternoon, for example, or whatever you feel like. Now let's go back and let's go to the second thing, which will be the screen brightness. This is a pretty common thing that people forget about. This is an e-ink display, which doesn't really need a backlight in order to work. So if you're in a well-lit environment and you can see everything without the backlight, it's better to turn the backlight off so it doesn't drain battery, because the backlight needs power constantly. And the screen itself, if the backlight is off, only uses battery when there's something changing on the screen, but doesn't need it constantly. So if you click on this sun icon in the top, then you can simply change the brightness here. And if it's set all the way down to 0%, then there's no backlight, so it doesn't drain battery for that, and I think it's great. I'll actually leave it on 45 so it looks better on the camera, but in person, as I see it, as I set it to 0%, it looks completely fine. But of course at night you'll probably need some backlight. Now let's go to another thing, which is Wi-Fi and Bluetooth that can be disabled while you don't use the Wi-Fi nor Bluetooth. So if you go to Wi-Fi, for example, here at the top, if you don't use your Wi-Fi right now, especially if you're out and not connected, it's better to disable the Wi-Fi, because if you're not connected to Wi-Fi, it drains a lot of power to just search for available networks constantly and check if any remembered network is available. So if you don't use Wi-Fi or just aren't near any Wi-Fi that you have saved on your device, then it's better to turn it off. it'll really save your battery. If you also go to settings, then you'll see Bluetooth connection. And if you use it at a certain time, then feel free to leave that enabled. But once you stop using it, it's way better to turn it off. Now, let's get to another, and I think the last thing. And this will be updating the system. Updating system may fix some battery related bugs, and you should frequently update the system as often as there is an update. So in the settings as well, we're in the settings a lot today. Go to device information, and in software details you'll see update check. You can just click on check for updates. And yeah, I'll need to connect to Wi-Fi, of course. It has to use the internet to check if there's an update available. Okay, and let's see if I need to go back again into that section. So yeah, it says my e-reader is up to date, but if yours is not, then it'll prompt you to update, to install the new update, and it may fix some bugs. If there is a bug, if it's not intended to be there, and it drains your battery unnecessarily, then most probably it'll be fixed. And I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next one.